The isolation helped me to be very aware of my now moment without having disruptions or distractions. Being surrounded by wonderful children and their joy and their pureness, that energy gave me hope. It is what kept me going. Without the children, I would have probably left a lot sooner.
Now, when you say children, your children that you had, or just children in general?
All children. I would receive drawings. I would have groups come over and we would have fun. And there's something about a child's energy that's just, it's magical because there's no filters and there's no disruptions and there's no manipulations present. It is pure. And I never felt that with the people around me. I never felt like I could trust anyone. The only people I could trust were younger. And those are the people I felt connected with and I felt comfortable with. And I know that was very weird to a lot of people, but when you grow up and you can't even trust your own mom and dad to love you and to support you and to be there unconditionally for you, when you grow up with people who are supposed to love you and they always have agendas behind everything that they do, when all of your friends and all of the people that you work with, they do it for something, to get something out of it, you lose your trust in people. You lose your faith in humanity. And children was the only pure energy that I could connect to that truly restored my faith in mankind, that there were still possibilities and opportunities to create a society where everyone is loved and accepted and could be who they wanted to be. And that was the great thing about a child's power, I think.
You always said we can learn a lot from children, from their innocence and wonder at how they look at the world. From the perspective of where you are now, do you still believe this? Is there any advice you can give us to help us heal the world?
Absolutely. Like I said, children have that pure, unaltered, unpolluted connection with themselves, with their environment, and with their source. So their knowledge and their understanding of what we are here to do and who we are supposed to be is really spot on. And then what happens is we alter them. We take away their magic. We provide them with fears, with false truths, with misbeliefs that really destroys the connection with their own source. And they become brainwashed as early as 5 years old. And it takes them a whole lifetime after that to find themselves again. And sometimes they don't even get there. So my advice is to never underestimate children's knowledge and wisdom. They have a greater understanding of our path than we do as adults. So teach them the tools that they need to nourish their inner wisdom and to hold on to their own beliefs and truths, because your reality is always created by your own beliefs and by your understanding of the universe. So don't predetermine who they should be or what they should do, but allow them to be free to make those choices themselves, and always support them in their dreams and their desired adventures, and just love them unconditionally. Don't teach them how to fail, but teach them how to grow from disappointment. That is my advice to every parent out there.
Michael, do you visit the person who plays your music? I sometimes get a feeling when I play your music. So I think she's asking, we all know what she's asking, which is when we connect, when we play your music and we kind of reach that place, do you connect and do you pop in?
He's saying absolutely, absolutely. Every time someone connects to the energies that I've put into my songs, you connect to me. And I know that might sound very unreal to some people because there are millions of people listening to my music every day, whether it's on the radio, whether it is on CD, whether it's on YouTube, you name it. But yes, whenever you connect to my music, you also connect to my soul that was poured into the music. You connect to that energy, my energy that became part of the music. Let me try and explain something really quickly, he says. You see, what we create in this world becomes you. It is you. And so that energy of my my creations is similar, or is pretty much identical to my energy. And so just you thinking about listening to me, or just you thinking about pulling out that CD, just the thought of it, before you even listen to the music, instantly connects to my energy, instantly connects to me on a vibrational level. And so right there, we are connected because you're thinking of me. And I think that's very important to know, because when people cross over, a lot of people think they have to call people in order to connect. But just you thinking of a person, just you having a memory of a person right there, in that instant, they are aware that you are connecting to them and they are with you in that moment. So yes, I do help a lot of people in their dreams as well. A lot of people dream of me, and I do really come and visit you. It's not an extra effort for us. We don't have to, put people on hold. Hold on, let me visit this person first, and they'll come visit you. It doesn't work that way. We can split our energy up in as many entities and as many connections as we need to. That's a very simple thing for us to do. But please know and understand that if you do feel my presence, I am always there. And know that if you do listen to me, I am aware that you are connecting to my energy in that moment. But yes, I do help people in their spiritual journey as well, and I do help people to connect to their true selves. You see, when I was in my incarnation, I really had a hard time connecting to myself. So I love helping people connect to their own entities, to their own real being, and in that, I use my he says my charm and my softness to make people feel very comfortable with that. So I basically help them to relax, to feel comfortable, to feel safe. And that's what my energy does to them. And so that's how I try to help them to not be fearful, to reach out to spirit, to not be fearful, to reach out to their true existence.
I do feel that with you, and which leads me to the question I was trying to form. Were you here often, or are you a being that doesn't really reside on this plane very often?
I do have several incarnations as a human being. However, it is not my most frequently chosen incarnation. A lot of times I reside in nature itself. I love being trees. I love being mountains. I love being just awareness on earth. I do love earth very, very much so. But a lot of times it's mostly in the area of nature, or it is in the area of the Pleiadian family. And that's where I reside very much so, because protection and unconditional love, compassion for one another is very deeply grounded inside of me. But I needed, or I chose to experience this, in a way, conflicting incarnation, just to really understand or get a better understanding of why people do the things that they do. What is the function behind it? What is the human psyche all about? And in this incarnation, I got a wide variety of lessons and understandings of why people react the way that they do, so I can then use that in the guidance and in my other incarnations to help humanity heal and to help humanity grow into a level that they can't comprehend to right now.
So are you here now? Are you here in a skin suit now? Hour now?
Not at this moment. Not at this moment. But again, in a way, yes, I am, because there is no time the way you see it. So am I present in an incarnation, in a human incarnation? Absolutely. Is it exactly at this time, in the time, your time, he says? No, not at this moment.